True fans live for their team. For those true U of A fans, there is Hughes Federal Credit Union. Show your U of A spirit and put technology and convenience at your fingertips. Hughes Federal Credit Union. Smart choice.
Welcome to Greg Hansen's Video Notebook, brought to you by Hughes Federal Credit Union. I'm Star Sports Editor Ryan Finley here with Greg Hansen. Greg, the UA softball team is on the road traveling to Knoxville, Tennessee. Friday they'll open up the NCAA regionals. It's interesting. They're not the biggest name in this tournament. And when was the last time that happened?
1985 almost.
Yeah.
I mean, it's disappointing.
Yeah.
Arizona going on the road in the first round, that's unheard of, isn't it?
That is unheard of. And it's strange because there is some star power there. I mean, Danielle O'Toole, very good pitcher. Katiana Mauga, as good a power hitter as you'll see in the country. Just for some reason this year, it doesn't seem like they've been able to put it all together.
Nope, I'm not putting any pressure on Taylor McQuillan, the
Right.
National High School Pitcher of the Year, but she was good, but I think people thought she'd be the next level up.
Right.
And maybe she will be.
Right.
But they needed another pitcher there, and when Alyssa Palomino, their top recruit, tore up her knee in the fall, they had no one to protect Katiana.
Right. Can a team, I mean, they've played 60 games?
Yeah.
Is it too much to ask for a team to put it all together in the last, what could be 3 games?
There are no surprises in college softball.
No?
When's the last time there was an unexpected team that roared through the regionals or to the World Series?
You're out. That's a good point. It's always the same 8 or 9 programs.
It's whoever has the best pitchers, and Arizona probably doesn't have one of the top 16 pitchers.
You know, Mike Candrea surprised me a little bit Sunday. He was downright giddy to be facing Tennessee at Tennessee.
Yeah.
He took a couple shots, sort of veiled shots.
Think they heard about that?
You're right. This is not the Mike Candrea I remember the last couple of years. Is this just him trying to light a fire under his team? Is this him being confident in his team because he senses they're not confident in themselves?
He's such a calculating, smart guy. He knew exactly what he was doing.
Yeah.
And, you know, Tennessee heard right away, oh, we want to play them,
Right.
things like that. But he's no longer the overdog.
Right.
And he was for 20 years. This is a whole new role.
Does that make them more watchable?
No.
No?
They were watchable when they were beating people up.
Right.
They don't beat people up anymore. I sure hope he gets back to the World Series at least one more time. It's hard.
Yes. That's one thing Andy Lopez told us when we were in Omaha. You know, he was back for the first time in something like 18, 19 years. And he explained, just getting there is hard.
Everything has to come together now because, and Mike Candrea created it, the whole bloom of softball in America. He's the guy at the top.
Right.
And now everybody's good, and he's the guy who triggered it, and now he's trying to beat the teams who got good because of him.
Right. It's compelling to me, too, to see sort of men's basketball and softball kind of on the same plane, right? They both started in about the mid-'80s. They had a coach who beat everybody up for a long time, and then all of a sudden, everybody started putting resources into the sport, and now it is just much harder.
Who would have ever thought the Oregon Ducks in rain country would win 4 straight Pac-12 softball titles?
I know.
And do so dominating, and now they've built a $16 million stadium.
Right, and they've done so using the formula that Mike Candrea invented, which is have one great pitcher and ride her every game.
And she's a senior.
Right.
The U of A would say finally. But, I mean, next year projects Arizona should be powerhouse.
Killer, again.
But I think I said this last year, projects as powerhouse, but things didn't happen.
Right. I think it's going to be must-see TV starting Friday. Arizona takes on Ohio State in the NCAA regionals in Knoxville, Tennessee. After that, we'll see where they go. That'll do it for this episode of Greg Hansen's Video Notebook, brought to you by Hughes Federal Credit Union. For Greg Hansen, you ever tried to hit a softball? Fast
No
pitch?
chance. No chance.
No chance.
Strikeout. Daniel Gaona would show you that.
You couldn't pay me enough money to stand, like, playing third base 10 feet in front of somebody who's trying to kill me. Yeah, no chance. I'm Ryan Finley. We'll see you next time.
For all the things you need in one, Hughes Federal Credit Union has the latest payment choices that make your life easy and convenient. Put technology and convenience at your fingertips. Hughes Federal Credit Union. Smart choice.